have a question for everyone. Do you know yourself? What you like? Who you are? If you don't, that's okay. At some point in life, it's common to experience this sense of disconnection, feeling like something's missing or not giving and being at your full potential. And that's okay. It's part of being a human. The only challenge here lies in not taking any action to address this feeling. Chicago-based psychologist Dr. Karen Anderson-Abrell says that many people want to find their true selves, and that this search of authenticity is seen as a fundamental aspect of personal growth and human experience. She also characterizes this as a lifelong journey, meaning that self-discovery is an ongoing process that happens throughout life. Now, imagine this scenario. You wake up one day, look in the mirror, and suddenly realize you've been living someone else's life. What would you do? How would you feel? This can serve as a metaphor for the struggles many people face when they realize they've been living inauthentically, in which they don't know who they are or what person they want to become in life. Psychologist at The Ohio State University, Dr. Jennifer Carter, says that finding yourself means being more aware of the person you are and accepting your thoughts, feelings, personality, goals, and dreams. Now, I'll tell you my story. I went through a period of time in which I didn't know who I was or if I was truly alive. I felt very disconnected from both myself and others. With myself was as if I didn't recognize me anymore. And with others, I didn't have a good relationship and I didn't feel a connection with them either. I stopped doing the things I normally loved or that normally made me happy. And I realized that this was not only affecting me mentally, but also my relationship with others. And I decided that needed to change. And that's when I found writing. I started writing on my phone, initially about my feelings, my thoughts, what I was going through at the moment, in a diary-like form. But as time passed, I started to search for other ways in which I could express myself. And that's when I found poetry. It helped me immensely to grow as a person, to develop more and understand who I am and what truly makes me happy. It also helped me release my heaviest thoughts when I never had the strength to talk to other people about. Now, every person needs to find that activity, to find their true selves. For example, I have a friend who lives for dancing. She says she went through a time in life that she was in a toxic relationship that changed her in many ways. And she lost herself, and that's when she found dance as her escape. Now, my mom, for example, when she got out of college, she went through a time of feeling lost because she didn't know what to do in life. She had many plans for her life, but due to life circumstances, her life took a complete turn, and she's a triathlete now. She started running almost at her 40s, and she liked it so much she decided to try new things, in this case cycling. She didn't know how to ride a bike before, not very well at least, but she decided she wanted to do it, and she did it. And now she's one of the most capable people I know. She uses running as a release. When she's stressed, she goes for a run. When she's sad, frustrated, angry, she goes for a run. And she says that being outdoors is definitely a moment for self-discovery, and that those little moments of quietness when you only listen to your breathing and your heartbeat makes you calm down and think everything in perspective. This helps her process her emotions better, feel them fully, and release them properly. Now, we can see with this that what works for some people and brings them the same result in rediscovering themselves are very different activities. Just as the process they went through, how they realized they needed to change, and how they found that activity are different. Now, if you haven't found yet that activity that makes you feel like yourself, I have some tips I would like to give you that can help you. Number 1, think of a time in life when you felt really comfortable in your own skin. This can really be any time in your life or any small thing that can happen in your day-to-day. Maybe you went out for a walk and felt so sure about where you were going, or maybe you just ate a super delicious meal and felt so satisfied and happy. Those little moments of joy and self-confidence that you get to feel are your compass to follow. Miami licensed psychologist Dr. Erica Martinez says that even the briefest moments of inner peace can hold such valuable insights with what brings you contentment with your true self. Now, number 2, go out and try new things. You know what you know so far in life, but push yourself to try new things. This way, it can help you connect with a side of yourself you haven't met yet. It can be as simple as taking a new class at the gym or trying out new restaurants. And number 3, ditch bad habits. Everybody has this, and kicking yours once and for all can help you build and strengthen your resilience to persevere through difficulties in life. Now, ditching bad habits is something very difficult to do, but something that can help you is first identifying your triggers. Because once you identify your triggers, you become more aware of the circumstances that prompt the habit, and it's going to be easier for you to change the habit. Now, these are just some little things I can give you that can help you find that activity that makes you reconnect with yourself. But it's actually you that need to do it. Finding yourself is not always easy. It's never easy, actually. But it's something every individual should experience at some point in life, because as human beings, it's normal to encounter these moments of disconnection or feeling like we're living someone else's life. Just as my own experience helped me with writing helped me rediscover myself, it's essential for you to look for your own unique path to reconnect with your true selves, whether it's dancing, running, or any other activity that brings joy to you. Now, before I say goodbye, I just have one more thing to say. That day where I couldn't feel anything, I remember wandering blind. I was lost in the shadows, seeking what was behind. Now writing became my compass to finding the way back home to myself again. Thank you.